Will Islam Makhachev be victorious against Alexander Volkanovski? Is Khamzat Chimaev going to absolutely ragdoll Kamaru Usman? These are the questions that we all have. Look, if you're in the UK, UFC 294 just around the corner. You get to watch this one on prime time, okay? No more staying up till 5 o'clock in the morning.
This dude's falling asleep right here. I gotcha.
If you're in the United States of America, you get to wake up, have your coffee, eat your breakfast, all while watching the very best fighters on planet Earth throw down for our entertainment. I cannot wait. Is it too early to have a beer in the morning? I don't know. When fights are this good, I might just have to indulge. Anyway, let's talk about the co-main event right now. Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian nightmare, rebounding, trying to, after 2 losses to Leon Edwards, where he lost the belt and he also lost the title of the pound-for-pound #1. Now, when you look at Kamaru Usman, he's 36 years old. Maybe he's lost his step. Maybe he's lost his rhythm. Maybe his knees have gone pop, which he denied, by the way.
Whoever that was, stop it. Stop with the clickbait. Did not say that. Clearly, I'm fine.
He was very annoyed with everybody, very annoyed with the media, and very annoyed with the clickbait titles. I said he will be fine, and he will be fine. He's going to compete against Khamzat. But the problem is, Khamzat Chimaev, man, this guy's special. He's something else, he really is. Let's remember, Fight Island 2020. Made his UFC debut on July 16th. Then fought again on July 26th. Then fought again against Jared Mearchart in September. 3 fights in a very, very short period of time. Dominated all 3 of them. Took the piss out of them. And in 3 fights, absorbed 1 strike, which was just somebody trying to punch him as he was choking him out, almost unconscious. The man's ridiculous. The only time he was pushed to the limit, of course, was against Gilbert Burns, and that's the big one, what everyone talks about. But let's remember, Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns, when they fought, because Kamaru beat him kind of handily, got hurt in the first round, rounds 2 and 3, it was a good performance for Usman. I love Gilbert Burns, don't want to talk shit, but Usman dominated rounds 2 and 3 and got the finish. But Usman and Burns, they were very, very close training partners, okay? So there's a lot of emotion attached to that fight. And they know each other's weaknesses because they're training all the time in the practice room. Khamzat Chimaev, he went out there, he had a fight against Gilbert Burns. That was way closer than Kamaru's, but that was at 170 pounds. When you look at Khamzat Chimaev, this man is massive. He is absolutely gigantic. We saw him on Embedded yesterday, picking up Daniel Cormier like he was nothing, okay? Body lock, pick him up off his feet and went walking along with him, just like he did with Li Jingliang, just like he did against Kevin Holland. As I say, everybody that he's fought, Jared Mearchart, 1 shot, I think it was 17 seconds, got the knockout. Everybody apart from Gilbert Burns, he is decimated, he is destroyed, he is embarrassed, let's be honest. Now, what's going to happen in this fight? Kamaru Usman is 36 years old, and a lot has been made of the wear and tear on the body. Now, that's a fact. And that's also fair enough. A long wrestling career as a young man, and then a very successful career in mixed martial arts in the UFC, fighting at the highest level, many 5-round fights, all that wear and tear, stress on the body, stress on the mind, and then losing to Leon Edwards twice in a row. And now he's rebounding, short notice, stepping up a weight class against a guy that has just tore through everybody. Khamzat's the faster guy. He's the faster guy. If this fight plays out on the feet, he's fresher. He's got less miles on the clock. He probably hits harder as well. The one big knockout that we saw from Kamaru Usman was a sensational knockout. It was when he knocked out Jorge Masvidal. My word, what a shot, what a punch, right? Put Masvidal to sleep instantly. So he's got real power, and Khamzat needs to be careful. But Khamzat Chimaev probably has as much power, if not more, if I'm honest. He's a bigger man. He's a younger man, and he's a man on an absolute mission. Let's be honest. And so far, that mission is very, very successful. If the fight plays out on the feet, Khamzat has the edge. If the fight goes to the wrestling department, I believe Khamzat has the edge. Now, I'm no wrestling expert. I'm a mixed martial arts expert. But I think when I look at the two of them, when I look at the pace, the rhythm, the output, the aggressiveness, the fitness, the shape of Khamzat Chimaev, apparently he's training like an absolute madman for this one. And he claims that he's never going to get tired. So let's just come out with it. I think Khamzat Chimaev goes out there. I don't think he will ragdoll him. I don't think anybody ragdolls Kamaru Usman, okay? That's what Darren Till said, a very good friend of Khamzat Chimaev. And, of course, he's his friend, so he's going to say that, and he's going to have his boys back. Kamaru Usman doesn't get ragdolled. but I think he loses this fight. It's a big risk for Kamaru to take. It really is. It's a big, big risk, okay? And I understand why he's doing it, because the carrot that's being dangled is that he gets to fight against Sean Strickland. So he gets to come back, reinvent himself, move up a weight class, take out the bogeyman, beat the wolf, get all the credit, get a big fat payday, and then get to fight and potentially beat Sean Strickland, become a 2-weight division champion. And then we're back in the business, baby. Everything's gravy. Those 2 losses against Leon Edwards, they never happened. Maybe he gets another rematch. Maybe he gets another crack of the whip if Leon defeats Colby Covington. That's all on another video. But it's a big gamble. It's a big risk. And I don't think it's going to happen. And I say that with absolute respect. So Khamzat Chimaev, he gets the job done. I think it'll be a stoppage. I really do. Now, before that, we got Magomed Anklaev taking on Johnny Walker. Magomed Anklaev, right? This man is incredible. His record is ridiculous. Look at this, 18-1. The only time he lost was to Paul Craig, right? And when he lost to Paul Craig, it was the last second of the fight. 4 minutes 59 of round 3. He got caught in a triangle off his back. Paul Craig is a crafty little bastard on the ground, man. He's got long legs and he knows how to use them. So Magomed Anklaev made a mistake. Other than that, the man's been perfect. He had a draw last time out against Jan Blachowicz, used the wrestling. That will be key in this fight. Beat Anthony Smith. Hate to say that. Thiago Santos, Volkanovski. Volkanovski, what does he have in common with Johnny Walker? Johnny Walker hits hard. So does Volkanovski, and he was able to beat him at his own game. Now, when you look at Johnny Walker, he's kind of reined in the theatrics. He's not quite as crazy as what he used to be, and he's looking like a more formulated, calculated mixed martial artist, working with SBG out there in Ireland. Yeah, definitely improving. Last time out, got a win over Anthony Smith, a TK over Paul Craig, and a rear naked choke over Iwan Kutalaba. But before that, knocked out in a devastating fashion against Jamal Hill, knocked out against Thiago Santos. Nikita Krylov beat him. Corey Anderson beat him. No shame in any of these. And in between those, he had a win, a stoppage over Ryan Spann in round 1, elbows from top position. So Johnny Walker has kind of developed, I don't want to say a habit of losing, but he's been beat a few times, whereas Magomed Anklaev has been almost perfect. Magomed Anklaev is the better wrestler. Magomed Anklaev is the cleaner boxer. Magomed Anklaev hits harder. This is according to Anthony Smith, that fought both of them in his last 2 fights. So he knows, he has a unique perspective, and he has Magomed Anklaev winning this all day long. And to be honest, I agree with his perspective, because he is cleaner, he is sharper, he is faster, he is a better wrestler, he is a better striker, and he's got a better track record, right? You put it all together, it all points towards Magomed Anklaev, and it's kind of in his backyard as well. Let's remember, this is a big showcase for Russian and Dagestani fighters, and he's going to be feeling the love at the Etihad Arena. So, there it is. Usman does not get ragdolled. I have tremendous respect for Kamaru Usman. I really do, as a human being and as a fighter. Shout out to him and his whole team. All the best this weekend. And I will never be happier to be wrong. And I hope I am. But I'm giving you my honest prediction. Khamzat Chimaev, I believe at this stage, with his youth on his side, with the freshness, with the speed and the wrestling, to at least be able to stop Usman from taking him down, I believe it's going to be too much. And I believe it will probably be a finish. And I don't like to say that. But still, what do I know? I'm just a guy sitting there with one eye, okay? Talking to one eye. There's a guy on the fight card with one eye. But still, hey, listen, enjoy the fights this weekend. And good luck to Usman. Good luck to Khamzat Chimaev, Johnny Walker, Magomed Anklaev. The main event, that's in another video. See you soon.